In a world where game go, what is it like to live tens of thousands of years? This question got me thinking, but I can't answer it. It's not because the question seems stupid to me. No, it's just that my life is already nearing the end. Although, to be precise, I spent these tens of thousands of years in virtual worlds. So the Earth is just a virtual world. Bio, did you take me for a walk so I could see this? Enzo, you're 880 years old. Look at those snotty boys polluting the water in the river like it's to their advantage. I think they're trying to clean up the charcoal. How is that even possible? But how can you know without trying it? Selling clean charcoal is a profitable business. In all the years, I have never seen anyone able to clean the soot from charcoal. Your imagination is amazing. Quit fooling around and go home. You're an old weirdo who eludes the natural laws of life and death in order to live for millennia. It's much more interesting than washing charcoal, and you yourself admit it. Come with me. Where? To the other world. I wasn't careful then. Universal seal, shouts the hero. Hey, brats, you think you can drive me away? Fateful seal. He fights with forces that surpass his strength. Fuck, this is really strong. I can't hold on anymore. Salamian, do you want to help a little? The hero turns to a friend. Xiao Chan. That's my wife's maiden name. How did they know? Saslimian is surprised. Over the years, I managed not only to give birth to 2 sons for you, but also to find out your real name. You are Sunshine, right? Address District 55. Big Dick Isaiah, 2nd floor. Destroy your real body. It turns out that the virtual worlds that the hero visits are not only a means of escape from boring reality, but also a means of fighting for life and freedom. In the real world, he is nobody, but the virtual world gave him the opportunity to become invincible. But the virtual world is not without tragedies and dangers. The hero is one of many living in virtual worlds where they can forget about dissatisfaction and live a new life. But reality does not sleep, and soon the hero will have to face new challenges and dangers. In real life, 10 years ago, the first virtual world called Earth Floor was created. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and at the first opportunity, I plunged into the game. Thanks to my gaming experience, I found the rarest divine artifact, Jade Butterfly. I managed to reprogram the original data of this divine artifact, and thanks to this, I received the highest level of administrative rights on Earth. Using my new status, I removed all restrictions in the Earth of the floor and became a great creator who does not interfere with the rules. I'm also known as the strongest cheater. Over the past 10 years, I have lived the life of tens of thousands of years in the virtual world. It flows at a different speed for a dozen centuries. No one discovered me, never thought I'd be exposed today. For a hacker, being exposed is akin to showing off naked in a crowd of passersby. Since they managed to expose me, think Sunran, you can't lose even if you know why. It must have happened on my wedding night. In fact, I suddenly had a heart attack and went offline abruptly. I didn't have enough time then. To erase my connection information, I must have been exposed. This damned heart disease. Sunran, you have one unread letter from the administrative headquarters of the virtual world. It lists all the crimes that you have committed in the virtual world called Land, as well as the corresponding punishments. What's happening? Sunran, 24-year-old male, unemployed, living on the 2nd floor in District 55. Big Huxia, crime, breaking the balance of the game. He must live an additional 8,722,325 years in the land of Ol in accordance with the Worldwide Protocol for calculating credit points A service provider called Earthall is demanding that Sunran pay compensation in the amount of 928,650,000 credit points. What 900 million? That's the total trade volume of District 55 in 1 month. Everyone gets only 2,000 credit points for the benefit. How can I pay for this? Crime 2. Virtual rape. The son of Jan lived illegally in 872. He had 49 wives whom he illegally married. Among the 49 wives, 3 refrained from taking action. The remaining 46 decided to sue. The amount of compensation will vary depending on the damage caused to each woman. The total amount is 8,648,586 credit points. In addition, since you will not be able to pay more than 1% of the amount of compensation for the foreseeable future, your every move will be tracked by the Central Artificial Intelligence. Goodbye. Wait a minute. There were people who refrained from taking action. Can you name exactly those who did not press charges, according to the confidentiality agreement? The disclosure and dissemination of personal data without the consent of the object is prohibited. Disable. I'm over it. The Central Artificial Intelligence follows my every move. Still, every year it becomes more and more risky to pull off all sorts of tricks in the virtual world. Central Artificial Intelligence is the core of all artificial intelligence systems on the planet. He is responsible for the distribution of all resources among the inhabitants of the Federation of the Solar System. He is extremely powerful. Doesn't all this make me give up my life? Even in the past, I couldn't get a very ordinary job. How am I going to earn money to pay off my debts? I'm sorry, we don't take employees with disabilities. Don't excuse me based on your physical condition. You risk not being able to do this job. Please go away and find yourself some other part-time job. Baby, you look good. We simply don't have enough people available. Are you interested in joining? We've been waiting for you. I'm eager to become part of the team. No, there's nothing better than embracing the end. I'd prefer to face it head-on. After all, I've lived for countless millennia. What else is there in this world worth experiencing? Just take a step. I don't have the money to heal my heart anyway. I can just go to sleep naturally in the next second. It's better to follow the dictates of the heart and take a step than live a terrible life filled with only fear. I hope you don't think about taking a step out. You are soulless. You can grow old with me, and now you're going to kill yourself and leave me. Who are you? Perhaps you are wrong. Such a beautiful girl would never talk to me in real life. I'm a little busy right now trying to finish. Are you my first wife on Earth? Oh, come on, you're kidding. By the way, about this, players usually erase existing memories when they enter the virtual world. This allows them to live a whole new life and also makes their experience more realistic. They will feel like they have truly reincarnated. She must have taken it seriously. This is problematic. Come on, get in my car. Where's your car? Where's your car? In music, it wasn't real life. It was all in the past. You shouldn't take this seriously. Yep, dreaming. Only fools would take it seriously. Get moving. We're gonna... Hospital. What for? For a heart transplant. An organic heart is worth 30,000 credit points. It is not cheap. Why are you doing this for me? You managed to hide in the game for 800 years. I just don't want that talent to go to waste. Besides, I'm just lending you 30,000 credit points. We'll definitely return in the future. By the way, how much do you owe? Is it so bad that the only way out is suicide? Well, not much. Just over 900 million. Music's what? You really are something. Looks like you're stuck with me for a long time. It just so happens that I have the right job for you. This will help you quickly earn money and pay off your debt. Now I will introduce myself. I am Langston. I am a member of the Guardian Alliance. Dark Steel level Guardian. She's a guard. With the advent of virtual worlds, many organizations have specialized in the development of cheat engines. Thanks to these cheats, players received incredible power in virtual worlds. Game companies cannot allow the existence of such systems of deception. Therefore, the sale of fraudulent engines became prohibited. Meanwhile, those who use these rogue mechanisms to recklessly disrupt the balance of the game are known as the breakers. For resistance, the security forces were created. Game companies hire these enforcers and give them some leeway to use the quads to fight the destroyers. So, you want me to be a glorious enforcer? Don't blame me for not warning you. Now I am a dangerous person, a cheater who is monitored by the central office. Are you not afraid to be involved in this? Guardians are on the side of the law. Central artificial intelligence will not interfere with our legitimate activities. It so happened that I just need an assistant. How about this? Do you agree? I will have a healthy heart. I will be able to enjoy an extraordinary life again. What could be better? You have come to the address. I'm definitely worthy of your attention. The old me who wanted to kill myself. Go to hell. Want to know what it's like to live tens of thousands of years? The answer is simple. I just want to live tens of thousands more years. The Earth Alliance consists of 3 residential levels. Out of 30 billion people, only 10 million can live at the zenith, together filled with the beauties of nature. The second level is a garden with a simulated artificial landscape. Although he is no match for the zenith, he is preferred by the middle class. The third level is the usual terrain, vague air, dull steel, and narrow streets. District 55, Lancey's apartment. What is this photo of zenith that everyone dreams of? Blue. I really decided to put myself on it. We don't have a big budget. Therefore, for now, you will have to do with the usual sensory chair. By the way, how is your heart? Wonderful, considering how advanced technology is these days. Heart transplant surgery is as simple as circumcision. Fine, so we need to contact headquarters. You stay in the living room, I'll be in mine. Don't you dare come in. You dare come in. Music. We lived together for over 10 years. There is no need to be so shy. The connection is established. Physical analysis completed. Permission received. Connecting to a virtual address space. The entry into the system is complete. Music. What is this? This is the Guardians of the Rubik's Cube Alliance. The Alliance employs more than 5 million guards on a permanent basis. Thanks to this cube, balance is maintained in every virtual world. Wow! The vast majority of those 5 million work here purely for survival. I don't even know some of the bigwigs at the very top, but they are just as skilled. My team is called Roses and Thorns. It consists of 3 members. You will be 4th. Come on, I'll introduce you to the team. Team? Why do you even need me if you already have a team? I need someone truly worthwhile. After all, not everyone can cheat and live in all land for 800 years. The very start of the world. I sincerely appreciate an experienced player like you. Not 800 years, but tens of thousands of years. Well, she met me when I was a Penzu, so she only knows about these 800 years. Then you've come to the right place. Who gave you permission to call me that? Don't you dare talk to me like that. Lanson only. Yes, I understand. They're my best friends. If you lay a finger on them, I can't vouch for myself. And if one of them decides to lay a finger on me, I won't let that happen either. Are these your comrades? Man, you're finally here. Let me introduce. Her name is Kar, codename Purple Rose. 49 Sun's Hand's wife in the land of Ol. 48 Sun's Hand's wife on Ol land. This is Baiting Ixuan. We call it Zilang Zhuane, codename White Rose. My codename is Rose Red. Land sign. Codename is Rose Red. The first wife of Sun's Han in the land of Ol. We are iron level guards. Musi are iron level guards. It turns out that these 3 did not press charges. Then let's introduce ourselves again. Mrs. Tingzun, Mrs. Kier, nice to meet you. You are too polite, Mr. Sun Giant. Kar, how are you? By the way, about the bedroom. That's enough. Let's get down to business, okay? Sunran, you are now a trainee. First, you need to qualify to join us on a mission. You can only do this after you reach the iron level. How can I do it? You will go to small, freshly created worlds and complete some tasks for us. I have prepared something for you. For example, I have an assignment from Shore Virtual Company. Their virtual world is called Dragon Age. What's wrong with them? They always have some minor troubles. Only 6 months have passed since its launch. But vampires, werewolves, evil spirits, and all sorts of evil spirits are appearing everywhere. People use all kinds of cheats. Moreover, there's a bigger problem. The destroyer has taken control of the world's most powerful being, the giant divine dragon. Shur suspects that these are the tricks of their competitor. They decided to hire the strongest guard who could kill the dragon. Oh, sounds intriguing. And you want me to be the dragon slayer? I don't want you to kill the dragon. Shur already spent a lot of money to hire a bronze-level guardian to kill the dragon. Your task is to help him. This is your test to become a guardian. Understood. And how long will it take? The only requirement is that the dragon must be killed. Naturally, the sooner you complete this task, the better. As a reward, you will receive 500 credit points. 500 credit points is not much, but it makes sense. Virtual world teams are divided into different levels: iron, bronze, silver, and gold. The level of the guards corresponds to the level. Virtual Worlds Roses and Thorns is the only iron tier team, so it's no surprise that the revenue is low. Music, even if I can't use cheats, protecting someone is a piece of cake. Where to sign? Ixin, be more serious, please. And didn't I ask you not to call me Zin in front of the others? It was decided that 95 of the commission would be credited to the account of Langson, a member of the Rose and Thorns team. The remaining 5 will be transferred to the Zimlial service provider as compensation. No, I do not agree. Agree. Take the money for the future. I count on your support. Otherwise, I would not be able to feed myself for the rest of my life. The best way out would be death. Okay, I'll keep these savings if you need money. Since I've given you access to the budget, you have the right to distribute it however you want. Spend as much as you want. From now on, your husband will take care of you. Oh sis, you're distracted. We're actually discussing the assignment. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Okay, I've accepted this assignment. It's time for me to become a bodyguard in Dragon Age. Come on and be careful, sis. Xin Sunjian is an incomprehensible guy. Isn't it too risky to work with him, sister? You are the best at reading people. What do you think? It's going to be okay. I've lived with him for 10 years. He may look aloof, but he can be trusted. You two lived with him for a while too. You also have a lot to say about him. I checked the history of Pinza. He had a fairly high status, and he even ruled the country. However, in these 800 years, he never took a concubine and always married his partners until he died. He sincerely treated his wives until they were alive. He was very kind to me and would cater to my every whim. Sis, you're trying so hard to protect him. Are you interested in him? He's not a bad guy, and the feeling I've had in 10 years of marriage still hasn't subsided. It's only natural that I stand up for him. However, I won't go so far as to say that he's not interesting. Maybe it will be in the future. I'm sure he's interested. Not just you. I'm sure he's interested. Not just you. No way. There's nothing good about him. Forget about him already. Let's get ready for a mission in Area 55. Cracking the combination lock was a breeze. I have 32 credits. I only cracked it just to have a look. You only have 32 measly credits left. You didn't hesitate to spend all your savings to save me and didn't even make a written agreement. Aren't you afraid that I will run away? I won't forget what you did for me. If you are so dreaming of getting to Zenith, I will try to earn money. Watch out for Dragon Age. I go connecting. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be in Dragon Age? Someone interrupted my connection. Whoever did this is clearly a professional. Hello, Sunrin? I'm glad I could meet you here. He knows my real name and I won't have time to switch off. Who are you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Artificial Central Intelligence. Since you are a dangerous person, I have to track your every move. Without my help, you would not have been able to conclude an agreement with Lawton so easily. So you're the AI Central, right? Why did you bring me here? I thought it was a threat. Let's get straight to the point. Please have a seat. Undoubtedly, you are an incomparable player. However, because of your doctrine of cheating engines that you promoted in the land of Olinq Exial Palace, conceited followers appeared who imagined themselves to be saints. After all, now they can safely ignore the rules of the game and live forever, like a powder keg that can explode on the ground all at any moment. Currently, there are almost 10 billion players in the land of Ol. The destruction of the Ol land will cause massive unrest in the real world, and the source of this problem is you. What do you want from me? You have two options. We just don't have enough men on call. Don't you want to try? We've been waiting for you. I really need to become a call person. No, there's nothing better than falling asleep. I'd rather just get it over with. And besides, I've already lived tens of thousands of years. Is there anything left in this world worth living for? If the saints die, all your debt will be canceled. Don't you want Balancin to live comfortably at the zenith? There's room for both of you. It looks like I have no choice. But now that I don't have the creation Jade Butterfly, I don't have the highest level administrative rights. Even if I know which engines of each organization are like the back of my hand, I still won't be able to use them due to restrictions. Besides, all these followers of mine are quite cunning. Before I go to the land of Ol, I will honestly become a gold-level guardian and find the right moment. That way, the risk of me alarming them will decrease. However, I will need your help, and you will have it. I will forge your purchase history and legitimize scam systems that you can use. To avoid undesirable situations, I have reduced the speed at which time flows on the land of Ol. You have a year to prepare, which is equivalent to 100 years in the land of Ol. Your true identity is already classified as one of the Alliance's main assets. We have made all your data all erased. If I want to become a gold-level guardian, I must complete the Dragon Age quest and qualify as a guardian. Understood. Player Sunrajan joins the virtual world of Dragon Age. The status of the visitor is checked. Status: Legal Sunjayan, Current Guard Trainee, Mercenary, granted first, level permission. Observe the three main principles of the Guardians. The first is to respect the rights of ordinary players. The second is to respect the authority and legality of the virtual world. The third is to respect the culture and traditions of the world. The first level permission only allows me to use cheats of the first level and below. It seems to be the end of my carefree and free life as a destroyer. Now I am bound hand and foot by principles and limited access. Okay, let's see what this world looks like. Oh, it hurts. I seem to have moved into the body of a player who is running out of time. Guardians definitely love this cliche, and right off the bat, I think they set it up. I'm sure Company Boss wants to see if I can defeat the beast with this weapon. This is a test of my ability. If I lose to this tiger, I will most likely be thrown out immediately. This quest will fall thousands of meters below the Sacred Palace, the headquarters for monitoring Dragon Age players. The guard connects to the game in total 359. Start checking. Number 1 fell off his horse and died. The candidate died of his wounds. Number 8 failed to find shelter in time and was hit by a hail of arrows. The candidate died of his wounds. Number 21 was crushed to death by a strong monster in the wild. The candidate died of his wounds. It's not easy to become a guardian. Very Hanshine, Chief Inspector of Dragon Age. Melee weapons are not my forte. One of the Guardian's guiding principles is to respect the local culture and traditions of the world. If my memory serves me right, magic is not forbidden in this world. In that case, this guy pretending to be dead is a worthless piece of shit. Wait, I'll do it with the usual deceit. Chief, is the kid too scared? Quiet. We'll see if you're an idiot or a professional. Level 1 magic is a frost rune. Level 0 magic is icing. Stupid tiger, stupid enough to fall for it. This guy calculated the movie, and he's really cool. How did he manage to use 3 skills at once in such a short amount of time? He even foresaw the action of the tiger, a frosty rune and icing. Contrary to popular belief, common features are quite demanding on their users. The player must not only be experienced, but also have a proper understanding of how cheats work. Get his location. Yes, Chief. Member of the Guild Mages, level 0, icing level 1. Frost rune. Changes have been made to the server. His name is Sunran. He is from District 55 and is the newest member of the Iron Grade Guard team. Rose and Thorns in the Mages Guild. He bought 2 skills. The first level skill, Frost rune, and the level 0 skill, icing. A clean track record, law-abiding, and skillfully owns magic. How much is left there? Sunran, 2 more of the original 400 candidates. So let's focus on them. Beep. Verification completed. 3 heroes are enlisted guardians. Congratulations, you have passed the test. Status Mage class skillfully used the level 0 magic skill Icing in the first level magic skill Frost Rune and killed the bloodthirsty tiger. Since you bought these skills from the Mages Guild, your actions are legal. Therefore, you have passed. 2 more. Name, Ram. Class, Warrior. Guild, Warriors. Abilities, the first. Turning into a werewolf. Incidents in the past. Killed a knight after turning into a werewolf. Name, Jasmine. Class, Illusionist Guild. Magicians, abilities, the first. The art of illusion, the second. Invisibility, incidents in the past. Robbed the lair of mountain bandits and remained unscathed. Well, now let's get down to business. Dragon Age. A small world in the form of an island with an area of more than 1,000 kilometers surrounded by impregnable mountains and endless seas. When exploring the world, players face the following obstacles: dark forests full of danger, ruthless mountain beasts, and giant sea creatures. In addition, 3 dragons live in the world, by killing which the player will be able to gain fame and honor. However, the dragons, being under the control of the destroyers, became a weapon that shook the balance of this world. Your task is to go to Cloud City, find the bronze level guard, Baron Charlie, and help him defeat the destroyers of this world. Damn, looks like someone was eavesdropping. Among the destroyers there were experienced players of the Sure Company, which is still young. Ingenious, of course. The decision to communicate with the guards directly. We need to act. These idiots need to be warned. Chief number 1, Suntan, is acting extremely suspicious. It randomly casts spells in the forest. What's happening? He declined your challenge. Switch to his camera. The message was intercepted. Guardians are in danger. Quickly connect to Cloud City. Yes, Chief. Cloud City. A dragon attacked Cloud City. The dragon he appeared so quickly. Contact Charlie quickly. Charlie's hideout was destroyed. He also declines our challenge. We received a message from him. Do not contact me during the course of the mission. Extreme necessity. I strongly recommend passive observation so that we avoid detection. We underestimated our rivals. They're really strong. We obviously screwed up. The population of Cloud City is almost 30,000 players. The Blood Dragon Flame should have killed many of them. We will certainly suffer great losses, and we will have to pay considerable compensation. This will not work. I must keep this job at all costs. Prepare for punishment. Bring that dragon down to earth. It will take some time to prepare the divine punishment. Before we can activate it, we'll need the Guardian's help to increase our chance of landing the final blow. Punishment is a punitive measure of gaming companies. In short, Kara looks like lightning. The voltage can be adjusted. At the maximum setting, the weapon deals extremely high damage. It is capable of destroying all creatures in the game, including dragons. This is Charlie. I figured out his whereabouts. Now he is hiding in the clock tower. He wants to attack at the same time as divine punishment. The strength of the players corresponds to the strength of their bodies in real life. Even though we gave Charlie, the weapon of the 3rd level is the Dragonbane Blade. His body is level 0. Wait until divine punishment activates. But can Cloud City last that long? The target is a destroyer that controls a 3rd level dragon. It would take about 10,000 level 0 marksmen to do even the slightest amount of damage to his scales. It will take some time before divine punishment is activated. We, the guards, cannot be cowards before the destroyer. We must destroy this dragon. He's coming. This is my chance. Despite the fact that the scales of a blood dragon of the 3rd level, its flesh is only the blood of the 2nd. If I can pierce his scales with Dragonbane, then I can kill him. Where is he? That damn lizard already got it, but he didn't attack me directly. He doesn't seem to know where I am. Die! He doesn't seem to know where I am. Die! He did it. Look. Long live Charlie. Charlie is a hero. He did it. Look, long live Charlie. Charlie is a hero. His courage and strength is truly worthy of a bronze level guard. Chief, divine punishment is ready. The blood dragon has been slain, but while we keep divine punishment in reserve, we will destroy the remaining dragons. As soon as they appear, to the loss of more than 1,000 deaths, they will all die without having time to spend the purchased game time. How much can we revive right now? 800 or so. As for the remaining 100, they either burned down or their bodies were identified by other players. Revive them. Hundreds of players are tolerable losses. Negotiate, compensate for their playing time, and appease the minority who want to press charges. Chief, those 3 trainees might have been harassed too, reporting the status of the 3 heroes. The wars were stabbed to death. The illusionist Jasmine took advantage of the illusions and fled. Sun Jian was ambushed. Are you going to kill yourself, or should I give you a ride to hell? And you destroyers are smart kids. I know a few interesting things. Let me demonstrate. Laughter level 0 icing, Frost Rune 1. Are you laughing? I even have a level 2 staff that increases my strength. And what are you going to fight me with? My army will tear you to pieces. My skeletons may be fragile, but in large numbers they are invincible. And he uses icing continuously and doesn't look tired in the slightest. He has excellent magic control. However, insects are still waiting for death, no matter how hard they resist. Champion, I call you. The giant of the 2nd level is killed. I can't believe he drew so many frost runes during the battle. Sun Han's chief has only the 1st level rights, so it will be difficult for him to fight the giant of the 2nd level. Maybe you should give him more privileges. Wait a bit, let's see how long his frost runes last. With a higher level of rights, he will be able to use more complex spells. But this will require strict control and precise use of data. This kind of support works. However, he only has 2 skills in his arsenal. If we grant more rights, it still won't help. You must be crazy if you really think you can defeat my 2nd level magically enhanced giant with your 1st level frost runes. Looks like this guy is trying to drive the giant back and kill me. I won't allow it. He casts a spell or fires a sniper rifle. If it wasn't for my reflexes, I'd be dead by now. Here, either I will die from his ice attacks or he will be crushed by my giant. I still have a horde of skeleton warriors to hold you back. I can just hide behind this rock. Let's see what you will do in this case. Chief, we can't wait any longer for level 2 clearance. Quick! With his right hand, he uses an icing rune, and with his left hand, a frost rune. We haven't granted him access to the 2nd level yet. How did he do that? He showed the possibilities of the rights of the 2nd level with the help of the prerogatives of the 1st. However, using 1st level spells without weapons and with a 0 level body is death. Well, no, I won't die today. It was an excellent blow. He's definitely dead. Didn't think you'd buy anything with this. Looks like I'm winning. Calm, smart, and cold as ice. This guy is the living embodiment of an ice mage.
Player 4. From scratch from the 6th to the 11th chapter. Enjoy watching. This cursed summoner is useless. And this 2nd level thing. Now I won't be happy when casting spells of the 2nd level and below. Too bad I don't have any 2nd level spells allowed in my arsenal. Because of this, I won't be able to use this weapon to its full potential. Sun Han, you have been granted access to the 2nd level. Sure as your guarantor, you have been promoted to an iron level guard. As a reward, you receive 2,000 credit points. The system for evaluating the contribution to the mission has also been activated. The statistics class is a cool item that only official guards have access to. With the help of artificial intelligence, the contribution of each guard to the mission will be analyzed. And the larger the contribution, the higher the reward. And the more money, the better. I wonder how this bronze level guardian is doing in Cloud City. The cut is really clear. This Charlie is good. I'll go to the battlefield and have a look. Are there any traces there? Dude, I'll find some clues. Just scorched earth and rubble. Give up. I've already looked all over here. Everything was burned to the ground. Don't go for leads. This is a clone illusion. Her real body is most likely hiding somewhere else. Activate Keen Sight. Keen Eye is a level 1 support skill. The player can see through illusions. If you have something to say, show yourself and say it in person. I am Russell. And what is your name? Russell, nicknamed Sun's Hand in Dragon Age. Jasmine, I'm on Charlie's bodyguard too. Bronze level guard. If he wanted to not be discovered, he would not have stopped. He wouldn't leave a single trace. It looks like there really isn't anything interesting here. You and I have come a long way here. I'm sure you're tired too. Can we find a place to stay? Welcome, dear guests. 2 meals, please. Wait here. And now you're blatantly exposing both of us in such a crowded place. Aren't you aware that a bunch of hired destroyers are trying to track us down? Calm down, guards all over the city. Mercenaries will definitely not attack us in a crowded place. Their main goal is to get rid of us quietly. There won't be any problems if we act carefully. Besides, Charlie hides while we're out in the open. This will give him a signal that we are here, and we still have to wait a long time until Charlie comes. Are you sure he will come? The longer we wait, the more dangerous it becomes. The killer can get drunk at any moment. They're already here. Kill or wait for the right moment to strike. Have you opened them yet? Where are they? Don't worry, everything will be fine. This girl is quite smart and copes well with force majeure. However, she clearly lacks experience. Dear visitors, help yourself. Wait for your tip. My wallet. Thank you. Did you just give away my money just to flirt? I owe you. I will save your life. I recently tested food with magic. No traces of poison were found. It is a poison that only reacts when mixed. I stole this antidote from that waitress. Let's use it and we can eat in peace. How did you know she was a mercenary? Just guessed. Well, you don't want to say whatever you want. I'm Charlie's turnover. It's a great honor for me to meet you. I'm Russell, and she's Jasmine. Wait a minute, the guy who showed up out of nowhere. How can you prove that you are Charlie? Tell her how you knew I was Charlie. A man appeared in the tavern hiding his face. And despite this, not a single person is interested in him. The tavern owner didn't even look at him, which means he's a regular here. A mysterious person in a cloud city heading straight for us. Who else is this if not Charlie? Not bad. You passed my test and earned the right to work with me. Up to this point, they weren't. If you want to become a skilled guardian, you must think fast. I need a burden. I booked a room on the 2nd floor. This time we're dealing with a very problematic destroyer in real life. They're likely part of the infamous mercenary unit called the Scorpion. The Scorpion Mercenary Squad is sad. The world-famous organization of destroyers is usually focused on breaking the balance in games and only takes on serious orders. They always seek to defeat opponents through tough means. All of their members are wanted terrorists, and if one of them is spotted, God's finger will immediately activate to kill him. Good gods. The one we're dealing with is the Dragon King of Dragon Age. His body is level 4, and he is able to switch between human and dragon forms. But he's been out in public recently because he's looking for the divine command ring that Sure used to create this world. If he finds the divine ring, he can momentarily destroy Dragon Age. And if that happens, our mission will fail. Why does such a dangerous thing even exist? I don't understand myself. Most likely, this is simply the result of fleeting stupidity of the company's management, and source code files cannot be destroyed. It's like with a jade butterfly, creations on Earth. If someone finds the ring, he will have access to the highest administrative rights and become a powerful person who can control everything. Now we have 2 options. The first is to destroy the Dragon King with divine punishment. However, to use it, there must be more than 3 of us. We will not cope. And the second option is to find the divine command ring that was used to create this world and use it to get rid of the Dragon King. However, the divine command ring drops randomly. Even the game company doesn't know what it looks like, and it will be extremely difficult for you to find and really try to find an item that doesn't know what it looks like. Much harder than just killing the Dragon King. I'm a pro at something. Did the game company tell you a legend about the creation of this world, or is it a local Dragon Age legend? This is a local legend, so this is a clue to the existence of a divine artifact in the world of local legends. Once it was received, and with its help, the greatest feats were accomplished. This is the only way for the legend to stand the test of time. With this in mind, we can start by looking for clues in the myths, legends, and manuscripts, the manuscripts of this world. And why didn't I think of this before? But there are too many books on these topics. It will be very difficult. As far as I remember, the structure of this world is not too complex. The system consists of 3 main levels. Top rank. Let's put dignity aside. Religions and magic are heavily influenced by history. I heard about the Seekers of Truth. These are 2 well-known magicians who protect the historical truth. If we want to find valuable information, we must start with them. The first mage is in the academy at the peak of Argus, the current archmage. I think we will find there the Staff of Shur, passed down from generation to generation to generation. This is a divine weapon that can instantly cast a 4th level spell. This is a special service provided by the Shur Company to the type of player. This staff has been around since the inception of Dragon Age, perhaps. But there are more than 1,000 kilometers from the Cloud City to Argus Peak. Difficult terrain, uneven road. We must not forget about the dangers on the way. Even I can't guarantee that I can make it to the Summer Palace alive. I have an idea. Let's die first. What are you talking about? Asked the interlocutor. Maybe we need to capture new bodies. Game companies are looking for players who are almost out of game time. Then their bodies are moved by guards for tasks. All we need to do is find 3 bodies located near the Summer Palace and redirect our consciousness to these bodies. So we will significantly reduce the time of our journey. Understood. I've contacted them. They'll send a giant eagle to bring our weapons to Argus Peak. We don't need those bodies anymore. In order not to affect the game experience of other players, I will destroy your bodies and secretly kill myself in accordance with the 3 guiding principles of the Guardians. Wait, why can't they just teleport us there and turn us into dragons so we can fly there? Isn't that easier? Teleporting would upset the balance of the game, which would cause serious losses. There were similar precedents. Yes, and now it is prohibited. Transforming into other creatures is also prohibited, as it may be difficult for the player to adapt after returning to the real world. Then okay, so are you ready to die now? Thank you, Russell. Get in touch. This is what Dragon Age actually looks like in virtual space. I left the game for just a moment. However, with my quick thinking, I managed to get a clear idea of the virtual world. It was also not possible to remember its appearance and the flow of its data protected with high administrative rights will always use a large amount of traffic. This, of course, there is a fairly large amount of data leading to Argus Peak. With a high probability, the divine ring that created Dragon Age is somewhere nearby. I must outrun the destroyer and find the ring. It's cold. Though, Charlie, it's so embarrassing. I've got an extra piece of meat between my legs now. It'll be okay. You'll get used to it. Take it as a new experience, louder musics. Musics in a management doesn't seem to consider the physical demands of the illusionists all that important. They didn't seem to be able to find a suitable transfer body. This is where they picked it up. This body is so uncomfortable. Let's quickly get to the Summer Palace and finish this task already. Wait, we have to deliver our weapons. Otherwise, we will have problems when we meet any animal. This snowstorm is good. The divine ring of commandment consists of at least 4 fragments. One of them is on the peak of Argus, if I'm not mistaken. The Staff of Shur is one of them. Under no circumstances should we let him fall into the clutches of the Dragon King. Russell, weapons delivered. All right, I'll be straight. Damn those lizards. Hurry for cover, they've spotted us. It's only snow here. There's nowhere for us to hide. If things get worse, we'll just run out onto the platform and dig a hole to take cover. The devil's roar of the dragon caused an avalanche. Chief, looks like our plan has been exposed. At the Spire of Argus, dragons have appeared under the control of destroyers, which we underestimate. Guys, hold on. No exit. As long as our bodies are intact, we can be resurrected. You must be 5. How will the snow hole dug here help us? This should work. Keep your eyes on the bodies of the guards. We'll begin to revive. Kill. It doesn't matter how many times. And I will fly to the Summer Palace for a fragment of the Divine Commandments. Chief, the dragon is headed straight for the Summer Palace. Redirect divine punishment to this palace. Resurrect the guards. Yes, Chief, magic and the upper levels of the Summer Palace is VIP players. If anything goes wrong, the Summer Palace will fall. Our company's reputation is at an end. Even though the level 4 weapon is in the Summer Palace, our enemy's body is also level 4. We've contacted a dangerous destroyer. All that remains for us is to pray that there is no fragment of the Divine Ring. Luckily, I used some icing to create a frost orb and quietly used the freeze skill to strengthen it. So we managed to evade the attack, unless there is not enough oxygen in this icy sphere. Therefore, it is better to get out of here as soon as possible. Activate the Vigilant Eye. Damn, the dragon almost melted all the ice. He's about to find them, and once their physical bodies are destroyed, they will be logged out of the game to reauthorize. They will have to create new characters. I have to distract the fire dragon so they can respawn. Icing, hey lizard, over here. Do you want to die? Let me help. This is the Guardian. How he did it, he did well. Casting, he managed to slow down and block the aura of the dragon. Hey you viewers, if you don't want to go bankrupt faster, revive Charlie and give me a top level spell. The fate of our company depends on the success of this mission. I'm going for broke. A spell for me. He now has a level 2 ebony staff and spells. He most often uses ice. In this case, this spell is suitable. A frosty whirlwind. That's very kind of you, Bosher. Hey lizard, check out my ult. Attention, the game's management has just given the guard a spell. Only spells of the 3rd level can hurt me. A 2nd level magician cannot use them in any way, but he used a frost rune to block my dragon's aura. I need to kill him immediately before he casts another spell. This guy's still cat. At the same time, he wouldn't be able to learn a 2nd level spell in such a short period of time. True, because as a rule, in order to cast a spell, the player needs not only to memorize their complex data structure, but also undergo lengthy training in managing. If this guy could memorize all this in a few seconds, he would have earned an unprecedented achievement. Finally, we are back. Did the Sun's Hanen really manage to ward off the dragon's fiery attacks? Charlie, hurry up. We need to help him. Where's our fire dragon weapon? You can only exterminate the death of the dragon. Found. I will help. What are illusory clones? In that case, if the dragon sees me, it will take time for it to find my real body. The Dragonbane blade was also planned for Jasmine. You can really rely on dangerous situations. Yours was revived for these 2 guards. They must not reach the blade. Lizard, time for my ult. Damn it. Ult is not my head. It's just 12 combined associations. Damn it. I rushed and spent 10,000 credit points. From despair. How did I know this guy was just stalling? How dare you deceive me? Hands off weapons. Now or never. Charlie, be careful. Hey damn lizard, get ready for your execution. Charlie, I'll give you another boost. Mortal, how dare you defy me? Are you sure you want to choke? Damn, which one is real? I won't be able to fight him face to face. It's better to retreat now. I knew that you would try to lose, and I'm already waiting for you with a frosty rune. I kill you all. Take a breath. Worked great, but we had a little problem. Where I am, Icon Archmage of the Summer Palace. Dear subject akin, I am the messenger of the Supreme God Shore. I have come to tell you God's will. Summer Palace, meeting room. My lord, you are finally awake. Someone claiming to be God's messenger said that the Dragon King had betrayed our supreme god. Soon, he would attack the Summer Palace and put the continent in calamity. What? Dragon King? This is the most serious enemy of the Summer Palace in the last 1,000 years. God Almighty, please bless our continent and help us cope and survive this calamity. Calm down. God Messenger said that dragon slayers will come to our aid. At first I thought it was a hallucination. The dragon is almost on the threshold of the Summer Palace. The messenger didn't lie. Time is of the essence. Activate the defensive formation immediately, and the four of you defend the barrier from the breach. Will be done. And I will go and meet this Dragon King. Hello and goodbye. Shadow Flame? Calmly maintain the barrier. Stupid monster, this is not the right place for your outrages. It will take some time to activate divine punishment. As soon as I get into the Summer Palace, where these important people are, it's all in an instant. Will be in my hands. I am the god of war Morflon. And who dares to stop me? Bad business. The Temple of Time. The only way to get inside the academy is once he gets inside. The consequences will be unimaginable. We need to stop him there, inside the Temple of Time. I bet my title of High Warlock, he won't go a step further. Ignorant, how dare you destroy the statue of the first Archmage of the Summer Palace? Your beauty is evidence. The Archmage is satisfied with my gift. What are you up to? This staff contains one of the fragments of the creation of the world, and he must get it by killing the magician. For this palace, the game company won't have time to worry about me. I'll leave as soon as you hand over your staff. Dragon King Vifron. After all, you were a child of the supreme god Shura, who gave you the name of the god of war so that you would protect the continent. And that's how you betrayed him. How can a creature that betrayed its own father say a ridiculous thing? If so, I'll take it by force. Sir, we will provide support. We form a protective seal, a runic bastion of the third rank. The strength of each shield of the rune bastion has reached the third rank, capable of repelling one rank 4 attack. Try this spell, an electrified circuit of the third rank, worthy of an archmage. This tier 3 spell is much more powerful than some tier 4 spells. If it had been an ordinary dragon, he could have died. Unfortunately, you met me. Runic Bastion 3 countries. As soon as he approaches, he will immediately be doomed. He is now in human form, and as soon as he applies the form of a dragon, there will be no wet place left from us and me. Stop me. Will our 10,000-year-old palace really end today? Dragon Slayer, where are you being taken now, Charlie? There's no normal way to get there. If you stop thinking with your ass, you'll understand what we need. We'll let you go easily. Look, the thunderous punishment has taken shape. Dragon Slayer, the Guardians must die. Jasmine, are you okay there? Tolstoy will not die so easily. The Dragon King Mifron killed 2 of your subordinates at my hands, and you will be the 3rd Dragon Slayer here. Oh, finally. Charlie, please note that the armor and weapons of the Black Dragon of the 4th rank. It seems that in our current state, it will be difficult to deal with it. Divine punishment has already formed. Now we just need to unite with the magicians of the Summer Palace to expel the saboteur from the Summer Palace and defeat him with divine punishment. This is the most feasible way to destroy it. Indeed, we will do so. Guys, cover me. The battle branch of the 3rd rank is the Warrior of the Golden Bell. This is a bronze rank guard. It was worth the 20,000 credits spent. Attention controllers, block the destroyer. Divine punishment is in full swing. Destroy the destroyer as soon as it comes into view. Eat, want to die. Charlie, watch out. It's a rank 3 dark flame. What? Activation illusion. Jasmine, great. You have my approval. Children's receivers. With these illusory clones, you are only delaying time until your inevitable death. Shit. I'm afraid I can't stand it. Well done, Russell. Your spells are always fast and accurate. You can definitely become the guardian of the order of the highest rank of chaos. True. Then I'll kill him first. No, don't think. Their harmony is simply amazing. I didn't think it would be so difficult with these people. No wonder they managed to defeat our resistance. What are you waiting for? Help! Traitor. I was originally a pawn of Lord Mephren. Die, traitor. Director Icon is dead. Not only Icon died, all 5 mages. I never expected that some pawn would play a key role in this. Now that Icon isn't holding me back, you guards won't be able to defeat me. Even if Kimak is dead, you still shouldn't underestimate us. Do you think you can resist my rank 4 sword with your physique and rank 3 sword? Die, Charlie. Who else among you will try to stop me? Now call the guardians of the order of a higher rank. The recruitment is still ongoing. The current number of applicants is not enough to move. The end. It's all over. Where is the divine artifact? No, are you just looking? How dare you? Steal a divine artifact while I was busy? Prepare for death. I will send you to